Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB agitation politicized. Igbos no longer obey sit at home. Uzodinma, welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has said the agitation by the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been politicized. Uzodinma also insisted that the sit-at-home order by IPOB has been politicized. He spoke while addressing State House correspondents after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, on Wednesday. The governor also noted that people of the Southeast are no longer obeying the sit-at-home order. According to the governor, the order was being issued by faceless people. He said, the issue of IPOB has been politicized and the sit-at-home order is also being politicized. The sit-at-home order is also being politicized because those issuing the face, those issuing the order are faceless. We have not seen either through newspapers or through broadcast order directing people to sit at home. Rather, what we know that is happening is this paparazzi mentality of trying to put fear into our people and make innocent people vulnerable. As I speak to you, the sit-at-home order is not being obeyed in Imo State. Igbos no longer obey sit-at-home. Meanwhile, you surrounded yourself with heavily armed soldiers and police and attend every meeting with armored vehicles and personnel. The Enugu meeting is an example. Please, lead by example. Hope Uzodinma, we should tell ourselves the truth. Calm down and calm down and calm down to salvage Igbo land. Keep lying to yourselves and keep deceiving your gullible paymasters. I thank God that my second state of Imo is no longer controlled by paparazzi. Okay. Our leaders are a bunch of liars. Oh my goodness. How can you say such a thing? People are not just obeying, they are afraid of the unknown. You should come out without security and thugs to attend meetings. Including you. Even yourself. You yourself are obeying the sit-at-home order. So, Oga, stop. Oh, okay. That is too cruel. Somebody should tell this half Igbo, half Fulani man of Imo State to walk on the street, just like Barack Obama used to walk freely in the street of US. Or he should try to walk on the street the way your governor used to walk on the street of Ibadan. Errand boy of headsmen. Hope Uzodinma, if you think Imolai do not deserve the sit-at-home order anymore, then use your private car and drive around a town and let me see if they will not cut off your head. Ouch, that is so cruel. That is so cruel. The good side of political office holder in Nigeria is to bear one thing in mind and speak another thing with the other side of the mouth. It will be difficult for Southeast governors to admit that sit-at-home order on Monday is not just observed, but seems as a covenant worship. Any sane person in the South is believing the government should drive around with his car in a part of the Southeast on a Monday. This is the observed truth. I truly doubt your statement because I was in Anambra 2 weeks ago and it was observed. Learn to be truthful. Okay, he's saying the sit-at-home order is not being observed. The people, the thing is, both people that are in support of this Biafra movement and the people, I beg your pardon, that is not in support, because of the fear of the unknown, that is why they are sitting in the houses. You cannot take away the fact. Because had it been there was just an order for sit-at-home to be obeyed, I bet you there are many people who do not feed without having to step out of their houses every day to look for what themselves and their family members would eat on a daily basis. These people would go out. This is not actually, this is obeying out of the fear of the unknown. Because you cannot say, oh, okay, there is an order for sit-at-home and there is no penalty attached to it and people won't go out. People would definitely go out. Most especially those who cannot help themselves until they step out of their houses to either do businesses or work and get money back home so they can feed. So you saying that there is no sit-at-home order being obeyed in your state, it's actually not entirely true. The truth is people stay indoor, and most of them, whether they support this movement or not, I tell you that at the end of the day, they are trying to stay safe. It is only the right thing to do. It is only the right thing to do, since it is now seeming very, very I beg your pardon, very dangerous to go out on a Monday. You do not know what is going to meet you as you go out. If it does not meet you on your way out, definitely maybe during the course of your work or business or on the way back then, So to avoid being caught in the middle of anything that is very unpleasant and can result to lives being wasted. So what people do normally is to stay indoors. This includes government workers, non-government workers, hawkers, everybody observes it. And it is because, like I said earlier, because they do not want to be caught in between any very unpleasant circumstances. So this one the governor is saying, I do not understand. People still keep it. And the reason people are keeping it is not solely because they support Biafra, but because these things have been hijacked by hoodlums and rascals who at the end of the day, they come out, they inflict harm, and all sort of things happen, all manner of things happen according to information getting to us. So since it has been hijacked by the said hoodlums and rascals, people will just stay in their houses to make sure them and theirs are safe. Yes, people who school in the town, who they live to leave their community and go to another community for schooling, for businesses, for work, for anything that would bring them maybe money or any other thing at all. They observe the sit-at-home order so as not to be caught in between any unpleasant circumstances. This Hope Uzodinma himself hides every Monday. He does not come out. Okay. They said the governor himself does not come out. The thing is, it is only truth, and I keep saying it. People are not obeying it because the entire southeast the ones Biafra. No, there are some people who will still be how do I put it, against it. But the thing is, to avoid being caught in between, people would stay indoors. It is better to be safe than sorry. And at the end of the day, it is just for 24 hours in which you can still go out the next day, very early the next day, and do whatever to do. Yes, this is doing so much. It is crippling the economy. Truthfully, it is. It is. So I just hope that the reason for this particular sit at home, which is the release of the IPOB, I beg your pardon, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, that